The dangers don't frighten me. I'll share my path. How cute!
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
This cannot be happening.
Serves you right.
I'll survive.
This cannot
I
be
always
happening.
survive.
Serves you right.
Prevail. Doesn't matter.
You deserved it.
Stand down. This cannot be happening.
Protect me, please. What a miserable last chapter.
The dangers don't frighten me.
Free to the dust you will go.
What a miserable...
Your time is over.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be. At last.
Away, you rascal!
Tear them apart! Then go down! This won't kill me. Well.
Adventures call to them.
Friendship
Was lost
lasts
in thought.
forever. I'll share my path.
I am prepared to meet my end.
Stand down.
Miserable... Last chapter.
Last. I sank to such lows after my exile. I was a pathetic sot, drowning my feelings of uselessness in cheap drinks. How ironic is it that the teachings of Grotus would bring sense to my life.
How cute! This is my time to shine.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Sir Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I am no one's slave. We do what we can, but it is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a vast dungeon.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
You're right. Tartuccio has deceived us. A warrior who bows to a lie, who humiliates herself. There is no glory in this. I shall aid this scoundrel no more.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of her enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
You offend me.
What's your
Patience.
I am yours to command.
I'll share my path. The dangers don't frighten me.
I see something.
This requires your attention.
My search was not in vain.
I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
Huh? I'll share my path.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I'm hungry.
More
When we
strength.
stop.
Greetings. I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I've conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies. Lady Jamande ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First, we entirely lost our way and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. Restov will not forget this favor. That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure. Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man. Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands. Well then, ask away. House Garess owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Galushkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of the earth have to offer. It is a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There was nothing but sky between the roofs, no mountain peaks anywhere in sight. It is an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Garess house entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Volka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they've supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost the Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Toval Golka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garess. The lad has it tough, though. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went. As you wish.
How cute!
Who will prevail?
Your time is
Does it
over.
matter?
Away, you rascal! This is my time to shine. Come at me, I dare you. The dangers don't frighten me. They choose to stand against me.
Ebbs low. Walk down for a moment.
Turino.
I decree we set up camp. I'll share my path.
Let us strike as one!
I don't tolerate threats. Stand down.
Look at me, Gorum!
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Uh-huh.
Lindsay, what are you writing so diligently there? And why are you looking at me like that? Did you decide to write me an ode, too?
You got it. Here it is. Listen. There once lived a paladin of Shaylin, whose courage was so unfailing. Hey, hey, that's my ink pot. Don't throw it at me!
To the dust you will go.
You offend me.
This is where I stand. I'm letting you out of our story.
Do not falter!
How cute!
It's just not my lucky day.
I'll share my The dangers don't frighten me.
What's that?
I failed. I'm sorry. I failed. I'm sorry. Anything else? It's just not my lucky day. I failed. I'm sorry. I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
I don't like surprises.
It's just not my lucky day.
Bring it!
Could be worse, and will be lost.
This cannot be happening.
I'll survive. I always survive.
The dangers don't frighten me. I'll share my path.
Serves you
Let
right.
us strike as one!
How cute!
My search was not in vain.
Anything else? I failed. I'm sorry. It's just not my lucky day. I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please. And so they
No
walked
time
on.
for idling.
Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
Stand down.
Blood for Gorham!
Efno.
Do not falter!
Cannot be happening.
3 pence!
You deserved it.
This is my time to shine. Hey, have a look! I'll share my path. You offend
Who
me.
will prevail? Doesn't matter.
The dangers don't frighten me.
I see something.
Uh-huh.
Your
Running
life
won't
ebbs
help you.
low.
Magritium Turinos.
I'll share my path. How cute!
Tear them down, better ones.
My search was not in vain.
This is my time to shine.
Onwards!
Can you make an epic pose? Need inspiration.
Grotus awaits us.
Magritium Turinos.
The dangers don't frighten me. There's something over there.
Any last wishes?
To victory!
Lost.
This won't kill you.
Not be happy.
Survive. I always survive.
This requires your attention. Stay behind me!
A miserable last chapter.
I can't keep this up much longer. Let us strike as one!
Then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me! I'm writing you out of our story. Your time is over.
They go down!
This is where I step in.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, how the hell are we still alive yet? Everyone's so smart, it makes me sick. Writing smart books. Fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. I guess that's why we're still alive.
I'll share my path. The dangers don't frighten me. This is my time to shine. A simple smile goes a long way. I'll share my path. How cute! Away, you rascal!
Dust you will go.
Uh-huh.
Would you look at that?
The dangers don't frighten me.
Serves you right.
I don't tolerate threats.
I require healing.
Magritium Turino.
I always survive.
Stand down. This cannot be happening.
What a miserable last chapter.
dangers don't frighten me. I'll share my path. How cute! This is my time to shine. Stand down.
That was easy.
I failed. I'm sorry.
I'll share my path. The dangers don't frighten me.
My search was not in vain.
Done.
Protect me, please. It's just not my lucky day.
Miss a good fight. I want to hit somebody so hard my fists are itching.
Huh?
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Applause, please.
I'll share my path.
I see something.
My search was not in vain.
I failed. I'm sorry. Anything else? I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please. Applause, please.
How cute!
Let us strike as one! Do not falter!
Repent!
Onward!
Your life ebbs low.
Stay behind me! Let us strike as one! Do not falter!
This is my time to shine.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Amiri, I know you must understand that death is inevitable. And eventually, you will have to face it.
Are you going to babble on about Brodus again? Do you see that rock? Go and hit your head on it, or I will.
This requires your attention.
The dangers don't frighten me. I'll share my path.
Hey, have a look! Would you look at that? Anything else? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me! Serves you right.
Uh-huh.
Dust you will go. What a waste!
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
I always survive.
I'll share my path. The dangers don't frighten me. This is my time to shine.
You're but a footnote in our story.
Onwards!
Are there not surprises?
You deserve it.
Patience.
I'll share my path.
Resting would be nice, don't you think? I can't believe our adventure finally begins. I'm so happy to be here, and I do hope we will become trusted companions, and perhaps even true friends.
Oh, yes, certainly. Could you pass the salt? My search was not in vain. Become as dust.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Repent.
Any last wishes?
The dangers don't frighten me.
I failed. I'm sorry.
I'll share my path.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future. Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers. Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. Then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet. One day, perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist. Yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly. I will be waiting.
This is my time to shine.
What's that?
I am prepared to meet
You
my
offend
end.
me.
Are you?
This is where I step in.
How cute!
You come again. Did you find something? An ancient temple. The temple of the Stag God. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the Druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the Druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Why are you staring at me? Do you see the shadow of inevitable death behind my shoulder?
No, I saw a spot of soot from the fire on your cheek. Looks like a unicorn. Harem, do you ever wash your face?
My strength fades.
Amiri, aren't you cold just wearing those hides? They cover almost nothing.
Is it ever cold here? You could walk around naked, bouncing your boobs. In my homeland, that's where it's cold. Spit freezes before it hits the ground.
I'll share my path.
All I see is blackness. Let's shred them!
Looks like Tartuccio wasn't here for the Stag Lord. I don't know what he's up to, but I know what I'll do when I catch that snotty little saucebox.
Whatever he's up to, we should stop him.
Who will prevail?
Tear them apart!
Doesn't matter.
Serves you right.
Stay behind me!
I'm leading you out of our story.
Your life ebbs low.
You deserve it.
I'll carve my name into your
waste.
flesh! I wonder what lies behind.
Let us strike as one!
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
To the dust you will go.
I see your light.
Could be worse. Lost.
I wonder what lies beyond.
I'm... all right. You survived. I always survive.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I swear, Never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Sarenrae, I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian. I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear. Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable? You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself. I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth. Please wait. You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys. Thank you. I hope I will be of help.
Clashing swords, hours despairing, vows made in silence, hoping and daring. That rhyme is rubbish. I know all the words. Why is it so hard to put them together? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Lost.
I require avenge me. I'll survive. I always survive.
down.
Tear them apart!
We should gather our strength.
The dangers don't frighten me. I'll share my path. How cute!
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Have you ever thought of joining Sarenrae's followers? You are merciful, and your soul is pure. You would enjoy our sunlit temples.
I'm sorry, but that's not going to work. I'm allergic to temples. Seriously. As soon as I enter one, I start laughing so hard that the candles go out.
I'm hungry.
To victory!
Stop.
Serves you right.
This won't kill me. You'll survive. I already survived.
Yes! Oh, Sarenrae. I lost.
You deserved it.
This cannot be happening.
Let us strike as one. Do not falter.
A miserable last chapter.
Onwards! I can't keep this up much longer. I require healing. Stay behind me! Avenge me!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Esme, Axel, yes! Esme, Axel, yes!
Pagritium.
Ouch!
The dangers don't frighten me.
May we have a moment of respite?
Your native Kalish is so far away. You must have seen so much in your journeys. Why don't you ever talk about it?
Actually, I have nothing to tell. Not everyone who travels gets to have adventures.
More strength fades.
You bow before Shellen, right? For how long?
Bow? Yeah, right. As short as I am, when I bow, I disappear into the grass. I'll pray standing up, thank you. I started praying to Shaylin when I was young. Everyone else in our village worshipped Erastil, but that's so boring. Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Flower. Oh, Sarah, I see your light.
Stand down. This cannot be happening. Serves you right. You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Share your troubles.
I'll share my path.
My elbow hurts.
It's because you're so hard on yourself. Try to rest sometimes. You don't have to practice every spare minute.
Would be nice, don't you think?
Listen, Harem, how about I give you a nice whack on the dome? All that bull about the end of the end will come flying right out of you.
If you want to kill me, do it. What does it matter when we die? Now, or an hour from now, or a year from now? Don't take it wrong, but as long as I live, I will preach.
How cute! This is my time to shine.
Fair enough. For a Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else. And I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love. Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve. What's done is done.
I'll share my path.